a royal expert has warned Prince Harry could be left absolutely devastated if King Charles III decides to act under overpressure to cut inactive royals such as the Duke of Sussex and Prince Andrew from the Council of State. Councillors of State are provided with the powers to act as regents in the event the monarch is ill, abroad or otherwise unable to carry out royal duties. Some have argued that Harry and Andrew should be booted off the council and new roles be given to active royals such as Princess Anne and Prince Edward, who have both stepped up in recent months to support the king. The Sun's royal editor Matt Wilkinson told Talk TV, "Harry would be absolutely devastated if he was taken off this role, you know. I don't think they want to antagonize him anymore. So it is a soft way to get Anne and Edward, who are capable and can do this, and I think people will want them to. It comes after Harry and Andrew's roles in being allowed to stand in for King Charles for official duties were challenged in the House of Lords. Last week in the House of Lords, a constitutional debate was held on whether the government should act to reform the law so as to prevent Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, or Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, from taking up powers as a regent. Viscount Stansgate told members of the House of Lords, "The House knows that the Regency Act is still very relevant. It is the only reason why it was possible to open the current session of this Parliament. Indeed, when you look at the final year of Her late Majesty's reign, there were elements of a regency about it." He asked, "Does the minister not think it is time to approach the king to discuss the potential amendment of this act, and in particular Clause 6, which at the moment defines regents in relation to their line of succession to the crown? Otherwise, are the government happy to continue with a situation where the councils of state and regency powers may be exercised by the Duke of York or the Duke of Sussex, one of whom has left public life and the other of whom has left the country? Is it not time for the government to approach the king to see whether a sensible amendment can be made to this act? In that spirit, the government will always consider what arrangements are needed to ensure resilience in our constitutional arrangements, and in the past we have seen that the point of accession has proved a useful opportunity to consider the arrangements in place." The Liberal Democrats' Lord Addington Peer then stood to press the government on whether the person appointed to take up regency powers if needed full would need to already be active in carrying out royal duties. He asked, "My lords, can the government indicate that they will at least consider that the person they go to in the first consideration will be somebody who actually undertakes royal duties, or at least some part of them? At present,